Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
One of the most commonly used SQL statements when creating a database is the create table statement, which is used to create tables within a database. The general syntax is shown below. Here you have the create table statement followed by the table name parameter. Then, within parentheses, you list all of the fields within the table. So you start with the first field name, then a space, then the data type to assign to that field, followed by the size parameter for that data type if needed, enclosed in parentheses, then a comma, and then you repeat that field information for each field within the table. So then field name 1, space, data type 1 and size if needed, comma, field name 2, data type 2 and its size if needed, comma, and so on and so forth. Now note that the table name parameter is simply the name that you want to assign to the table. The field name parameters are the names of the fields or the columns within the table. The data type parameter is the declaration of the data type of each field. Note that each vendor will have vendor-specific names for the data types available. You should check with the documentation for the database management system that you are using to determine the specific name for each data type that's available. For example, in Microsoft Access, a text field with a 255 character limit is simply declared by the text data type. But this same type of field is declared by the tiny text data type within MySQL. Note that the size parameter, if needed for the data type selected, will define the number of characters to store within the field. If we look at an example within Microsoft Access, here you can see the create table SQL statement, followed by the name of the table, and then within parentheses, the fields that will be created. Here we also have constraints placed on a field, which we'll look at in future lessons. So here we have the name of the field, which is ID field. It's an auto-incrementing primary key field within this table. Then a comma, then the name of the second field, number field, its data type, comma, the name of the third field, first name, its data type, close parentheses, and then a semicolon. So we can run this SQL statement in Access to create a table called MyTable. And here we can see its data types and field names and other parameters. Now note that while the create table statement shown is the core SQL standard, you will find that the statement tends to be more complex within the actual vendor implementations. So here is a listing of hyperlinks that display the SQL used to implement the create table statement within MySQL 5.7, SQL Server 2012, and Access 2013.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.